they you come out of the shot when you're watching them.
Oh, I mean,
but it ain't it. I mean, you just we had to figure out the right position in order to do it because that's just it.
As long as I gotta know where my mark is and I'm good. Now I just put my phone up to here. So
we live too.
Okay.
We live 95. Let me see this shit. First of all, let me get out of here. Every time I come in the press room, you in the press room. Working on our Stars Hottronic heat press. Using all the vinyl. Making all the picture tees. I like vinyl.
I'm about to just load these boxes up. I'm out your way.
Man, you gotta be a crazy little brother to get fired on your day off. What you get caught stealing boxes for?
Man, I didn't get caught stealing no boxes. He said he caught me though.
We get our rent paid.
Why don't you go in there and ask the girls real fast to see if they help us pay our rent?
That don't sound like a bad plan at all.
What's up, Pops? What's up, Smokey?
I'm trying to set up a meeting with the girls, man.
Okay.
Y'all wanna help me and Craig pay our rent?
Craig still owe me money from the last time he got me. He gotta learn a lesson. He shouldn't be stealing.
Go ask him to tell that girl from last night to give him some money.
What they said? They said it's slow for real.
I'm about to just ask boss when we get our job done.
Of course you can.
Yeah! Yo, how you guys doing, man? It's Peanut, the CEO of Dash Resource LLC. I got my man SMED.
What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the Real Neighborhood News, man. We got some quick stories that we want to get in and get out of. Man, the first story is this one. Another mass shooting, man. Another mass shooting, and this shit's starting to get crazy, man. Like, how can you tell if somebody is a mass shooter or not? Now, we had all of this racial profiling and all of this other stuff in order to go in and stop drugs, like stop and frisk and all of that other shit. Like, what is the remedy to slow this down? Because every other week we're having another mass shooting, and actually by me saying every other week, I'm doing the mass shootings justice and not saying enough of them are happening. They happen every day, right?
And every day up to this point, there's been either 2 on one day or one day where it hasn't. There's been a mass shooting every day statistically.
So there's we're averaging 1 mass shooting per day.
Yes.
And
No sound.
No sound.
Nah, this is weird.
Damn.
Oh, from a clip, but they can hear us.
Okay. No sound from the clip. Well, sorry about that, you guys, but basically what they were saying is that during this mass shooting that they went to find his what he had in his house. He had like something that could be set up like a bomb or something that was in his house.
Yes.
But this is just another mass shooting, and there was actually another mass shooting in the same area that same day.
Yes.
And so another mass shooting. What can be done?
I mean, if they use prior policies for stop and frisk, right? So if you fit a certain description, you will be put in these certain places where you were investigated. I think if we start looking at some of these mass shooters and seeing what they have a common link with, then I think then we'll be on the right track of how to prevent it. So if you have typical mass shooting, someone at a certain age range, you know what I mean? If you are a part of certain affiliated groups, if you are a part of certain radical groups, maybe the lack of having children or something. You never know what makes someone be like a mass shooter. But if you start running down the characteristics of these mass shooters and compiling a list of the same characteristics, you can then begin to research and find ways of negating it.
Damn, another mass shooting, bro.
Man.
You guys, I want to read some of your comments to see what y'all think about the mass shootings. Do black people do mass shootings?
The very last one we can think about mass shooting was in what kind of DC Sniper. So that was literally over 20 years ago. I mean, I'm probably giving it less justice than what it is, but there was talk saying that they really weren't the ones and they were the fall guys for it. So it's typically not a person of color generally isn't a mass shooter.
Black people do shoot up clubs and shoot up shit. But I think the difference is, like, black people are shooting at somebody for a reason and not just going in and shooting random people.
Right.
And that's a big difference. And it's almost making the black people killing each other a lot more honorable, because at least they are killing somebody for something. I mean, I just talked to Hood on the phone a couple of, before we came on air, and he told me about a shooting that happened while him and his wife was there.
What?
Right. And that two young bros at a gas station got to arguing back and forth, and then they got in a real live shootout where Hood and his wife was outside of their car and they was scrambling, trying to duck for cover. And he said that he just felt terrible by not being able, because he didn't have his gun on him. And he said he just felt helpless and he can't do nothing about it. And an interesting story about this gunman that was at the mall, innocent bystander who they're calling a hero had his gun on him and shot the shooter and took him out. So do you have an obligation to carry a gun so you can protect others in case something like this happens?
I feel like sometimes the only way to fight fire is with fire. I mean, it's a reason why police have guns, you know what I mean? And they have tactical weapons. They have guns for all different type of reasons. I mean, I feel like we either need for other citizens to be armed, or we need more trained individuals in places that have a lot of people. I think a lot of people are not thinking about is a lot of cutbacks during the pandemic was for security and things of that nature. I mean, if you don't have business bringing in revenue, you're going to have less people coming out, less money to spend on security. So a lot of this is economic also.
Griselda said, no, black people don't do mass shootings. It's always a white man 17 to 25 years old. Blacks shoot at their target. I read only 3% of bystanders stop mass shootings.
Yeah.
But if we encourage, is the answer more guns or less guns? Griselda, Tosh, Takesha. Hey, Takesha, how you doing today? Could be a plan to invoke fear. Could be a plan to.
Bad guy with a gun versus good guy with a gun. You know what I mean? It's like the narrative that Fox News spins. It's a good guy with a gun is always gonna be.
She said more guns. More guns is the answer. Now we got another story that was real interesting that we're gonna watch real quick. This story is about a grandmother being pushed into a casket at a funeral. Let me see if I can find this story here. Where we at? Nope. Shoot it to me real quick. It might be this one.
Here it go, right. Let me see that.
Fuck. What's up with my bro?
Here it go.
There's some stories going around about Pac right now too. About a lot of the women that he was sleeping with. Apparently Tupac was knocking down the whole industry.
I get around.
As he should. Here's this story right here. So check this out. I hope it. Let me go, bro.
Big Mama.
That was the end of it.
She was gonna get hers.
Okay, so now I have some clarification on what happened.
Yeah, what happened, bro?
So from the family who commented on the post said she was beating on the granddad, which kind of led to his death, and showed up to the funeral. Do you think there's ever a logical reason to fight someone at a funeral
No.
under any circumstance?
It's not the place for it, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the place for it. It's just like if you that serious about it all, man, you go and handle that in somewhere else. But it's a bunch of people that don't want to be involved in that and don't want to see that. And then if it's kids and all kind of other people there, it just makes it look bad. Like it's a bad look.
Have you ever heard somebody say, and such better not show up at the funeral? I'm pretty sure you've heard that
Yeah,
times.
I heard that before.
Why do people don't feel that people get a chance to pay their final respect, whether they were, not there while they were around, they weren't there in their dying days, they weren't there, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's like an older family member be going through, like their last run of it. And people say, well, they better not show up at the funeral, and they better not say nothing at the funeral.
I think that sometimes when people die, everybody gets emotional. You always looking for somebody to blame. You want to understand why this person died, and it hurts to have somebody that you loved pass away, and you ain't gonna see him anymore. Mm-hmm. And so the emotions are running high, and you looking for people to blame or people who you don't feel like was actually down for this person, and then you want to confront them. But you can do that before the funeral or after the funeral, or message them and say, look, you come to this funeral, a lot of people going to be pissed off. It could be some drama. But then when people hear shit like that, that's going to make them come anyway, right, to not back down. So just wait until after the funeral is over and pull somebody to the side. Like a lot of this violent shit is ridiculous, man. It needs to be curbed, because always just public shootings and public fights and all of this shit is uncalled for. Correct. And it makes a worse place to live. Like, man, everybody just want to live comfortably, and if you got problems with somebody, it's not right to bring that shit to a public forum. Y'all need to go meet at a park and fight or some shit.
And then I've always heard the term that like funerals aren't for the dead, it's for the living. So it's like,
right,
who are you trying to make the spectacle for? Not the person that's in the ground. You know what I mean? Like that person's in a better position than you are, and they're looking down on this like, man, like this is what just happened at my funeral, like.
Right.
Yeah.
And is that his wife or no?
That was his wife. Yeah.
So his wife got pushed down at his funeral because she had been beating on him, and that caused him to die.
Well, it was it was part of the leading factor. So I don't know if he was injured due to them having a fight, and then this kind of was the turning point for him. Because I mean, if an older person fall out and break their hip, it's damn near over with.
Right. Griselda said that they could have waited till she was walking to the car or whatever.
Right.
I'm going to say this. If someone's abuse caused my loved one to die, I don't know how I'll react, and I feel like no one does in that moment of grief. That is true, but we just asking, is it appropriate? Because emotions, like, they don't necessarily go hand in hand with just being logical and reasonable and rational. And when you let your emotions get the best of you, making decisions when you're angry or going to do something like right when you're angry, that's when you make mistakes that end you up in jail or some type of major lawsuit or something like that. So you have to kind of wait till you're not so emotional to actually take action. You know what I'm saying? And be aware of yourself. So no, you can't excuse this. We not giving him no pass. She could have been wrong and caused his death, and that could be a reason for you to want to like fight her or something. But you know what I'm saying, take care of that shit away from the funeral. Away from the funeral, to me. And our last story
They don't have the coroner's report
is amazing. What you say, P?
I was addressing Griselda. I didn't get an actual coroner's report or nothing like that. This is just what friends and the family said on the actual post.
Yeah. So this story right here that we got is it's kind of funny, but then again, it's not, because it's more race. It's racism. It says, y'all here for it? Sesame Street speaks out about an incident at Philadelphia Sesame Place. Says employees will receive bias training. What these children experience is unacceptable. So here you see this character this is a Muppet baby, I think, right?
Now that's making funny, I ain't gonna lie.
This Muppet baby is being racist towards these little black girls. Watch this.
Your child down like this, but this is completely unacceptable. I'm not certain what would possess somebody to push a child down like this, but this is completely unacceptable.
That song's slumping. Do you see it? Look at the little sister's face, though. Damn. So walk past them little sisters. Look. So there's multiple incidents of them just passing up these little black kids and just basically ignoring them. So what's going on with this, P?
So I'm first going to read their official statement from Sesame Workshop. They said Sesame Workshop is aware of the recent incidents at Sesame Place, Philadelphia, which is a predominantly black city to say the least, which we take very seriously. What these children experience is unacceptable. We have been in contact with Sesame Place, our licensed partner, and they have assured us that they will conduct bias training and a thorough review of the ways in which they engage with families and guests. And it goes on to say about other things they've done to, help out with the black movement or, things of that nature. But what I'm saying is, this ain't bias. This ain't bias. This is racism.
Right.
This is not bias. This is complete racism. Like, he literally go play with the one little kids and then walk past them or he waved their hand in front of them. Like, what would y'all do? What would y'all do if y'all spent y'all hard-earned money to get your kids up? Let's say you don't even live in Philadelphia. You come there because, okay, maybe you can't afford to go to Disneyland. Like, well, let's look for something better. You go there, you spend your money to bring your kids out there, and they are treated like this. Knocked down, passed over, ignored.
Shirts cost $20.
That just don't sit well with me as a parent. Like, you feel me? Like I'm one of those parents that get real festive only with my kids around. Like, my kids ain't around, I'm chilling, I'm on something else as a business, whatever. When my kids around, I'm fully engulfed there. Like, I'm the one that go to like jump zone, what that is, and I'm out there jumping around. I ain't sitting around chilling. So to me, I have a hard time watching this because I would have ended up whooping the hell out that Muppet baby. You feel me? I would have whooped that Muppet baby ass. Okay, I would have punted that damn that damn costume head off of it. You feel me? Like, bruh. Listen, I will be owning that place by the end of there, bro. Like, and Kelly Rowland, who's part of Destiny Child, she reacted.
Mm-hmm. Is that video a part of this too?
Yes,
the reaction?
Yeah, it is.
Let's see if I can find. Okay, here's Kelly.
So, had that been me, that whole parade would have been in flames.
Okay.
Are you serious? You're not gonna speak to my child? And did you see that baby's face at the end, the little one with the pink on? She deserves an explanation. Hello? Okay.
How would you feel if
had that been me?
You take your little grandson to Disney or something like that, and then he's treated like that?
I think that it would be bad. I mean, I wouldn't do nothing. I just would stop going.
I think the
There
hardest
ain't
thing for
nothing
me
you can
is,
do.
I'm a type of person where I say,
Look, that was kind of fucked up right there.
Yes.
He said no.
Yeah. It was 3 on there like, nah.
Man, what? Hold on. What happened, bro? This shit is outrageous, man. A whole day at the park, they just are doing racist shit to the kids?
Yes.
For what? Is this a prank?
No, there can't be no prank.
What the fuck is going on?
Bruh. The hiring manager. Like,
man, hell fucking no, man. This shit is unacceptable, bro.
Yes. What? I mean, is he hiring people at a Trump rally?
Man, this shit terrible, man. Hold on. We just gonna keep this on loop. I want everybody to watch this for a long little time, man. Look at this shit.
Please comment below. What would you do if you were in a situation where you took your kids down there and your kids were treated like this? I don't care if you black, white, whatever. Just how would you react if your children were treated like this, right? The person that's doing this is a performer. He probably got kids of his own. Why would he treat somebody else's kid like that? What would be your reaction?
Hello?
Like, so let's read some.
Yes, I can hear you.
So Griselda said he would have got tripped messing with Griselda for sure. What would Griselda Blanco do?
We were just getting the shirt.
We know what Griselda Haynes gonna do, but
we're doing white shirts. Okay, all right. Thank you. That's what we thought. We just wanted to double check.
This is nuts. Look at these poor little kids.
Okay. All right, we got you.
This is completely unacceptable.
Okay. Yep, I can definitely do that.
I've never had seen anything like that. I've only seen the reverse of this. Like, have you seen all them videos online where it'll be,
I just call you right
you feel me, like a bro in one of them costumes? Like, I saw one with SpongeBob. He was fucking it up. You feel me?
Okay.
He dancing. You know what I'm saying? He doing all his moves and everything like that.
You see this shit?
Even Griselda know you back there trying to make some money real good. She's like, hey, get your money, Ty.
Man, listen, bro. This shit is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unacceptable. Look at this, Jay. Look at this shit.
Yeah, I've been seeing this. That's so crazy. Why would you do that?
It's a lot of them, though.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing them all on Twitter, for real. That's where I've been seeing
What's going on?
Man, they've been talking about it on, like, the Breakfast Club and everything. That's Sesame Street. No.
Bro, this is just obvious disrespect, man, for brothers and sisters. Like, what the fuck did we do? And to America, like, bro, we was minding our own business, man, in our own land, our own shit that we was doing or whatever the fuck it was going on. You bring us to America and then, like, all right, bet we done got past all the fucking terrible discrimination, slavery, Jim Crow, abuse, lynching, all this other fucked up shit, and now we still got to deal with this dumb shit.
So,
like, doing that to little babies, man. And this little girl is sad as fuck. I mean, she just feel fucked up. She don't understand what's going on.
So there have been some recent revelations in this. So TMZ reported that B. Ivory Lamar is an attorney repping the family who interacted with Rosita at the Philadelphia park, and he tells TMZ that they want to investigate the incidents by interviewing other people who were in attendance and evaluating other Rosita videos pop up online. So they have 6 or 7 different videos and a video of a kid being slapped. And they're completely appalled, and they literally are going to make this a class action lawsuit, which I feel they should. And if you know somebody that's been down there, please make sure, like, you reach out to your people that have been down there. Because they probably done had a story like this where they probably didn't think it was that big of a deal.
This one?
Yeah, right here at the end. Boom. That's the slap.
But to me, it's going up. It's going up.
Sesame Street.
Look at her face. She look like, damn, what is going on?
Sesame place, they released a statement.
Yeah.
You seen the statement?
Said that they got to do training, diversity training or some shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It ain't no damn diversity training. Right. You ain't got no goddamn training. You a Muppet. Take your ass out there and say what's up to every kid and every person out there and be delightful and a joy.
You ain't white in that costume. You green, cuz.
That shit is wrong, bro.
Rosita is
that shit is wrong, bro. Like, man, if I had my daughters out there, and like you said, P, you save up all this money to go to Disney World or go to wherever this shit is. Like, man, shit, people don't got it like that. They going somewhere in order to be treated right. Like, you don't do that type of shit, bro.
Look,
That shit is so
And I bet
evil,
you the person
man.
that's out there dancing don't make more money than the person that spent their money to come out there. So he probably just jealous, like, well, I wish I could take my kids here. Like, he can't make it with the family discount he get.
Man, what kind of shit is this,
man.
bro? What's going on, bro? Like, cancel these motherfuckers, man.
Sure.
For real. Like, this is the cancel culture. This is when cancel culture needs to be for real. And like,
walk up on this baby.
like what the fuck is this person doing that?
I put a beat Burn Ernie ass in there.
Nah, for real.
Put
If I
Grouch
was
ass
out
in
there,
the
I
dope.
would've
And did it till he knocked her down though.
Yeah, like what is even that?
And then act like he trying to pick her up. Like,
Who this one?
They not even allowed to pick him up.
Who that purple one? Man,
I don't
listen,
even know this.
I would have stumped his ass out.
I don't know this one.
man, what a real fucking bitch, man.
Listen,
Real shit.
diversity
They
training
got
does
drunk.
nothing.
That's what I believe. They drunk in them suits.
Let me talk about my
Man, who the
experience.
fuck came up with
All
this
right,
shit, man?
So, let me give my expertise in diversity training because I had to sit through one of these before, and let me give you the incident that happened as the precursor, right? So I worked for a company that was predominantly white. You know what I mean? A bunch of white, good old boys, you feel me? And I didn't have too many issues with them because I established boundaries with them, and we was cool. We had another black bro that worked there, and he felt like he was being targeted by the whites. So that turned into them giving us this diversity training where they had a black guy come in and talk to us, and they never addressed the actual issue at all. Which that part was the most messed up part about it is because we ain't here for an incident. So you had a lot of people in there that didn't know why they were in there. They never addressed the issue at all. So diversity training is not the answer.
This is not diversity training.
This is racism.
This is just pure evil. This like you have to go in and get a fucking scrub goddamn Brillo pad and scrub these motherfuckers' souls out, man, because they evil as fuck. Man, I could never see treating a child like that, man. Any child. Like, man, I don't treat a grown person like that, bro. Like, you know, one thing that I recognize, man, I don't give a fuck about slavery, racism, all this other shit that we done been through. I still don't never look at all white people as a person who did that shit. They still an individual in my eyesight, and they cool with me. No problem. And I feel like a lot of people, white people, are like that with black people. But this company that is allowing something like this to happen it's unacceptable. Always.
That can't be
like in every way.
I'm pretty sure, like, where there's smoke, there's fire. This cannot be the first 6 times it happened. They probably did it.
I want to know what happened to make them do that. Like, what was the plan? What was the fucking plan? To have, because these are different monsters.
Everybody's recording. It's not like you don't know somebody's recording this shit.
You know what, bro? A lot of they trying to show niggas they don't give a fuck, man. They really just don't give a fuck if a nigga mad or not. What you gonna do? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what it seems like, bro. They want niggas to understand, like, nigga, you ain't shit. We don't give a fuck about your money. We don't give a fuck about your anger. We don't give a fuck if you feel disrespected or not. Fuck you. Get the fuck out our park. And I mean, man, black people need to be strong-willed enough to take them up on their offer and don't go there anymore.
And it's Philadelphia. That is predominantly black city.
Man, don't go. They don't give a fuck if it's they don't give a fuck.
The city of brotherly love.
They don't. But you know what? I wonder, is it black people in these costumes, man? Who knows, man? That's something we need to figure out.
That was where I was going with the race war thing. That's where I was going.
So you think black people trying to start the race war?
It's radical people out here.
Shit, not niggas ain't trying to go have no race war.
I wanted my money back.
I don't think. I doubt it. But if it is, then I stand corrected. But
he's still pussy for that.
Man, black people ain't doing that shit, bro. They ain't skipping over no little black kids saying They not doing that shit. They not doing that shit. Like, bro, we ain't like that, bro. We ain't built like that.
Bro, speaking of which,
we, as a matter of fact, man, you know what, man? A lot of times, man, bros, I think white people do this too. like, when you really want to show somebody that you ain't with that bullshit, man, you go out of your way to be nice and kind and pleasant towards somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna show you.
Or just being regular, like, but I don't know, man. To me, that shit is unacceptable, Sesame fucking Street.
This how I know.
Which I was fucking good fucking.
Remember the last video? I'm leaving a good note.
But
Hey,
this
video.
Sesame Place, Sesame Street is Big Bird. It's the Sesame Company. You see, Sesame Street is all the same thing. You think not?
I
they
don't think.
ain't
I don't think.
I think
the
they're
actual Rosita. Yeah, they probably licensed through Sesame Street, and they probably put an ad out in the paper for people to come out here and do the thing. I don't think those are. Most people are actually affiliated with the Sesame Street brand. These are not people who are really backstage. Yeah, they could be like subcontractors.
But they got the Sesame Street characters walking around though.
Well, I'll send you another video for us to laugh at the end.
Okay, but they got Sesame Street characters. What about this? This ain't a Sesame Street character. Who is this?
I mean, like, you can buy those costumes.
That's Rosita. You can buy those costumes, but what I'm saying is those people are probably not like actually affiliated with the Sesame Street brand. Like
like Disney World and Disneyland.
Yeah, like that.
It's Disney.
No, man.
Licensed
what I'm
through
saying is
it's Disney.
But it's licensed through So if you, same thing with for instance, like drop shipping and the same type of thing. It's like,
do y'all know who Big Bird is by any chance?
Yeah.
Who is Big Bird?
He's the big yellow bird. Yeah, I watched that.
He sing the songs.
Who is Big Bird?
He got the
big yellow bird. He's like the one that's on Sesame Street. The one.
And what does Big Bird represent?
1, 2, 3 Sesame Street.
Big Bird represents Sesame Street. He is the iconic figure of Sesame Street. He is the leader of Sesame Street. This thing that we're talking about is Sesame Place with Big Bird front and center with a verified check mark for this page. They issued a statement. Y'all don't think Sesame Place and Sesame Street is the same company? They're not under the same umbrella.
I think some incompetent person hired these people.
So it's like the same thing.
Like some PR rep. Like,
so
y'all letting these motherfuckers off the hook, man.
To put it in NBA terms, this will be a D League type of organization under the umbrella of NBA. It'll be it's not the creme de la creme. They have it in a certain place where it's at. That is just a satellite thing. Like same thing you got
Disneyland.
Like franchises.
Yeah.
Different franchises.
Yeah.
But they're independently ran.
I mean,
McDonald's.
okay.
Yeah, like McDonald's is independently ran. I mean, like they have profit share, but if it's just a franchise. Go ahead. My bad.
They got participating locations.
If y'all let them pull this wool over your eyes, they're doing exactly what they want. They want to be as racist as they can without the blame falling squarely in their lap, bro. And you can't let them off the fucking hook for this. This is Sesame Street. I don't give a fuck about it saying Sesame Place, Sesame, any of that shit. You hired them. Jay fuck up a shirt, I gotta pay for that motherfucker. Okay, I do it all the time. I can't say, that wasn't me, that was him. He worked for me, but that wasn't me. No, SMED, tell him to replace your shirt. No, he's a part of my company. We all in this shit together. That is a part of their company. That's them. They gotta pay for that shit. Like, man, fuck that. So all they gotta do is create some subsidiary, whatever the fuck it's called, in order for them to say and do as much racist shit as they want to without them being culpable for it. Fuck that shit.
We could probably watch a few Sesame Street episodes and find little hints of racism.
Sesame Street, man, I bet you that shit fucking racist as they come. They come up in the fucking old school. Probably giving goddamn Cookie Monster. I bet you he a nigga.
His name's Sid.
Who is the person that come out the trash can? That's Oscar the Grouch. That you a nigga.
Yeah, because okay, so it's Sesame Place and Trademark, Sesame Workshop. None of this says is Sesame Street, but I get your point. I think Sesame Street is its own entity.
Sesame Street is a show, P.
Right, exactly. And
but the company that owns it
licenses it to them.
Right. So don't try to say Sesame Street owns it, because Sesame Street ain't nothing but a show. That's like saying Legendary People Podcast owns the BBL podcast or some shit like that. It's just another show that's on the same, under the same ownership umbrella. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So they in cahoots. My point.
Correct.
And all right, let's get out of here with the last video that you sent me.
Which I want to show you. This shows there wasn't no black person there. Cause I'm gonna show you what black people do when we in them costumes, baby. Let me show you what we do. Okay, we gonna leave out on a positive note.
All right.
Let me show you what we do when we are around kids, bro. We turn up. You feel me?
Man, y'all like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification on our YouTube page, Legendary People Podcast. Please subscribe, man. Please. You ever notice somebody talking to you like that? They like tired of your shit.
Please.
Like, please. Hold on, let me tell these niggas real quick. Man, please, man. I mean, come on, please. Just subscribe. No, it's fine. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Cut that clip. Here we go, y'all.
For sure. Here we go. This what the gang do when we goddamn get on these costumes. Yeah. Yeah. Real shit. Fun for everybody. SpongeBob getting busy.
Okay.
Let me turn this shit up. Turn up.
Told you I had it.
This is how we treat our people, man. Do we got music with this one?
I don't know.
Yeah, we might. Hold on, let me turn this down.
Here we go. Look, this is how we fuck it up. No black person was harmed during the filming of this video.
Look at Spidey over there. Y'all can't see Spidey on the screen. Hold on, let me.
Is Spidey over there fucking up too? Get it, Spidey?
Okay. There you go, yeah. Damn, what's this, Jamaican stuff? I ain't satisfied with that. Damn, that shit loud, man. What the fuck song was that? That shit was annoying. I bet you all our viewers left this shit. I was about to leave. Dude, yeah, they did. Them motherfuckers bailed. I get it, man. We love everybody, y'all. Hey, tonight, man, we are coming back with the BBL podcast. Peanut, Bree, and the whole gang is going to be here, man, getting it popping. So 8:30 tonight. Tomorrow we got Chris Wright coming on with Carrie Ivy. We got the Bruce KYD show at 12 o'clock tomorrow. And
don't forget to donate for the back to school drive at T-Shirt Kings, Sheets, Napoleon's, German Pike, Elite, Auto, Detail and Fix, or Sale, Salem Avenue, Family Dollar, and Salem and Hillcrest.
And hold on, I want to read my birthdays today too.
For sure, we got to do the birthdays.
Birthdays for today, man. Who we got? Yeah, what we got? Did my birthdays pop up?
I was trying to find mine the other day, and it was like it wasn't even doing nothing. It seemed like it always pop up.
Okay, here we go. I got some Oh, it's Donald Pullen's birthday, man. Happy birthday, bro.
For sure.
Happy birthday. Boy, I got so many people sending me messages. I can't even fucking read the birthdays. Hey, stop sending me messages. God damn. Bro, this is crazy. All right, here we go. I wish I could. Did y'all see that shit? Y'all didn't really see it. But here we go, man. On our birthday list, Seymour. Let me try to bring this over a little bit. Look at this, man. All these damn messages. Watch when I let Nate's go. Thank God. It's Don Zell's birthday today? What?
What?
Damn. Yes. Yes. All right, man. Happy birthday to Donald Pullen, man. Love you, bro.
Sure.
Raven, happy birthday.
Birthday, Raven.
Little man, what's up with you, bro? Happy birthday. And Samantha J, happy birthday. And man, look at this, man. This right here, this bro right here. Man, this is my little cousin, man, but he real like my little brother, man. He's worked with me for 10 years now, 12 years, man. It is his birthday today, man. So happy birthday, man, to my little bro, DQ Drake, man. You know I love you a whole lot, bro. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah. Man, have a great day, everybody, and we'll be back tonight at 8:30 for the BBL podcast with the girls and Peanut Johnson, man. We love everybody. We'll see you soon.
I got some birthdays.
You got some birthdays? Yeah. Okay, what you got, P?
Shout out to Jay Johnson, man. My man C Live, and my boy Clive, man. He literally is a part of my hedge fund. Nina, Matrice Yarbrough. We got Shanice Collins. We got Kayetta Bree. My bad, love. Your name a little hard. Randy Frazier.
Happy
Pat
birthday.
Bailey, Brooklyn Kior, Jeff Black Tracks Blackwell, Ronnie Berger Hampton, Fun Size Star, Jasmine Flowers, Tiffany Johnson, Jeff Blackwell, Callie D. Williams, Jaria Golding, and my man Saint LA, man, a battle rapper.
And wait a minute, I got more birthdays now. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't see it because I had Donzel's picture up right here. My fault. I got William, Billy, Million, Bree Gucci, Tavion Master, Brandy Frazier. My cousin's birthday is today. Orinthio Jackson, OJ, what's up, bro? Happy birthday, man. I love you, bro. I'm going to have to get on the phone and call some of these bros, man. He's like, I need to do more than just read it on the Godcast. John Clemens, Antonio Parks, and Sean Wilson, man. Hey, you guys, all of y'all have the best birthday ever, man. We really, really love you and appreciate all of you as friends on our Facebook. So make sure that y'all tap in, like, subscribe, ring the bell notification on our YouTube channel. Like I said, BBL tonight at 8:30 with the girls and Peanut. Tomorrow we got Chris Wright on the Coach K Sports Corner. And then we got a young player that plays for the Bengals coming on Thursday. So, man, we jam-packed, man. We in this thing, man. All right, Real Neighborhood News. For today is what? Tuesday, July 19th. Bang. All right, man. Good show. See y'all next time.